Chapter 36. The Cheese from Mrs. Smith. It was nearly 7 o'clock when Andrew left Stillman's hospital. He now had peace of mind about Mary. Andrew realised that other doctors might question his action in sending Mary to Stillman, but he did not mind. He had done the best thing for the girl, and that was all that mattered. He drove slowly, enjoying the quiet of the evening. Nurse Sharp again sat in the back of the car, without speaking. When they arrived back in London, he drove her to the place where she wished to get out, and then went home. Christine met him joyfully in the hall. Her eyes were shining. "Sold!" she cried. "Dr. Lowry has bought the practice." He followed Christine into the living room, where the remains of her evening meal were on the table. "Isn't it good news?" Christine continued. "And we've sold it so quickly. I've been thinking, let's go away for a holiday. We had such a lovely time—" She broke off suddenly. "Why? What's the matter, dear? You look so strange." He smiled and sat down. "I suddenly feel a little tired, perhaps because I have had no dinner." "What?" she cried. "I imagined that Mr. Stillman had given you dinner." She looked at the table. "I've had mine." "It doesn't matter." "But it does matter. Wait there, and I'll get you some food. Would you like some soup, or an egg, or what?" He thought. "An egg, please, Chris. And perhaps a bit of cheese after that." Christine ran off and got him his meal. While he ate, she sat beside him talking excitedly about the future, about Andrew's plans to work with Denny and Hope. "You know, dear," she said, "I feel as if we were starting a new life, the sort of life that we used to live. Oh, I'm so happy." He looked towards her. "Are you really happy, Chris?" She kissed him. "I've never been happier in my life than I am at this moment." There was a pause. Andrew spread some butter on a piece of bread, and then lifted the lid of a dish to help himself to cheese. But the dish was empty. At once Christine gave a little cry of shame. "Oh, I meant to buy some more cheese from Mrs. Smith today." "Oh, it's all right, Chris." "But it isn't all right. I'm a bad wife." She jumped up, her eye on the clock. "I'll run along to Mrs. Smith now, before she closes her shop." "Oh, don't trouble, Chris. Please, love." She silenced him cheerfully. "I want to do it. I want to because you love Mrs. Smith's cheese, and I love you." She left the room before he could say another word. He heard her quick step in the hall, followed by the sound of the front door opening and closing. Smiling to himself, he sat back in his chair and waited for her return. She was away for so long that he began to lose his hunger. "I shan't want the cheese if she doesn't hurry up. She must be talking to Mrs. Smith," he thought. Suddenly the doorbell rang violently. He looked up in surprise and went into the hall. The bell rang again, more violently. He opened the front door. A crowd of people stood in the darkness outside the house. A policeman whom he knew well came forward, breathing heavily. "Doctor, there's been an accident. Your wife ran— oh, God. She ran across the street and a bus—" Icy fingers seemed to seize Andrew's heart. Before he could speak, the hall filled with people. Mrs. Smith, who was in tears, the driver of the bus, another policeman, and 2 or 3 people who had witnessed the accident. Then 2 men carried in his Christine. In her hand was the packet of cheese which she had just bought from Mrs. Smith. They laid her on the bed, in his surgery.